What is up, guys? It's your boy Devin, and I'm here with another story time. But before I begin with the story time, I just want to make a few announcements. One, I will be trying to drop a video every Wednesday and Friday. I'm still gonna do the story times on Fridays, yeah, but Wednesdays would be like gameplay footage of me and my friends hanging around, or it's just random gameplay that I've been doing or of the game I've been playing recently. And also on the 24th, when Resident Evil 7 drops, I will be doing gameplay of that. I will upload every gameplay I've done for that game. We'll be going through this together, kind of like a walkthrough. Yeah, I've been very excited about this game, and I can't wait for it to come out, and I'm actually still excited. It's gonna be a good one. I believe it's gonna be a good one. But let's get on with the story time. So this story time is gonna be about when I was in 12th grade and I went through a desperate struggle of trying to get all my stuff together so I can graduate. Now I know what you're thinking, is this why would that be a desperate struggle? Everybody does what they have to do for them to graduate. Yeah, this is true, but my school is a little bit different, and I'll explain that in the video. So let's begin. So if anybody who went to school with me, my fault. So that was a weird pause, but for anybody who went to school with me, they know what type of high school we went to. We had a special high school. Our high school, instead of doing regions, we would do PBATs. PBATs are performance-based assessment tests. It's very simple. You do an essay for a subject, you got to do it for all 5 subjects, but you do an essay. The essay gets revised like 1,000 times, and I'm not exaggerating. It feels like 1,000 times, especially if you're not a good essay writer like I am. It was like 1,000 times. So you get an essay, you do an essay, you revise it, and then after you get the essay approved and it passes and stuff, you think it's over. It's not over. No, it's not over, because then you got to do the presentation part of it. That's the difference. After you do the essay, whatever the essay's on, you present it to a group of judges, outside evaluators, and maybe some family members if they're there, depending on the PBAT you were doing. So why was this a struggle for me? It's very simple. You see, I kind of fucked around a lot in high school. Like, not like I wasn't doing my work. I was doing my work, kind of, and sort of, and not really. Like, I kind of blew everything off to like the last minute. I kept pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. And then I realized I got to the point where, Devin, you can't keep pushing shit back. You're getting too far. Like, you're getting too close to the end, and you still haven't really done anything. Like, by the time I was in 12th grade, I still had like so much shit to do, and I was like, oh my god. So that's when the stress immediately hit me. And that's why I call it my desperate struggle, because to this day I'm still fucking amazed on how the fuck I did it. So one thing I didn't mention was that before you can even attempt to do a PBAT, you need to get a prereq. A prereq is basically an essay. It needs to be revised, approved, and passed. By 12th grade, let's do all these weird pauses, my fault. But by 12th grade, I still had 3 prereqs to do and 4 PBATs to do. This is why I kept telling you, I kept pushing shit back and pushing it back and pushing it back, and that wasn't good. So, and anybody who's in a school like mine, because there's only 9 of us or some shit, anybody who's in a school like mine, do not push your shit back. I swear to God, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it. It's too much. But yeah, so 12th grade, 3 prereqs, 4 PBATs left. What the fuck? So I did what only thing I really could do. I had to buckle down and get serious. And by serious, I mean I wasn't really doing shit afterwards. I was just in and out, school, home, school, home, school, home, and occasionally student government. Yeah, that's another story time for itself. But yeah. So I had managed for the first semester of 12th grade, I managed to bang out the 3 prereqs and 1 PBAT. I banged out that math PBAT. That was good. So I felt happy. I'm making moves, but I'm not out of the fire just yet. Like, I still got 3 PBATs, and I'm telling you, that second semester, oh man, I've never been so stressed before in my life. And the reason why I was stressed is that these PBATs, they're not hard. if you're good at writing essays and stuff. And for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really the best at writing essays. Like that was really a desperate struggle for me. Like I would wake up from like nightmares of like no pause from like PBAT triple teaming me, or like they gang up around me. It's a pause on all this shit. All right, that sounds wild weird, but anyway, yeah, so luckily for me, I had my mom supporting me, I had my stepfather behind my back supporting me, I had friends that helped me by revising my essay, making sure that what I was writing made sense, and it wasn't like retarded, like or me repeating myself, because I tend to do that shit a lot. And you know, they helped me out through this. I had to take it, like I had to really organize my time very, very well, because when I be organizing my time, it's like the PBATs was just me juggling PBATs, and that's not good. So if you even have to be in this situation, time management is key for everything. You set aside the times for when you want to do your PBATs. So I had to start with science. Science was the first PBAT of the second semester that I had to take out. And believe it or not, it wasn't that bad. You know what, for a minute, I almost forgot what the fuck I did my PBAT on. My PBAT was on long-term and short-term memory. Damn, I almost forgot that. Yeah, so, you know, I did the essay part, and I had some of my friends go over it. They said, you know, it's good. I was really, with this PBAT, I was really working with my teacher, my science teacher himself, and he was really helping me go through all of this. And it was good because he was said to be one of the people in my panels, even though the day of my PBAT, he wasn't. It's all good though. I still passed because I was fucking doing what I had to do. I was working with my teacher and stuff. So that PBAT's out the way. That is 2 left: social studies and English. Now, when I tell you, social studies blew mine so much, and it wasn't even that the presentation went bad or nothing. No, you see, when it comes to presenting, I'm good. Like, I'm great at that. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but presenting, I'm pretty good. I'm good. I seem to be pretty well with that. And like I just said, the hardest part for me was just the essays out of everything. So I had my friends help me with my essay, making sure I wasn't messing up or anything, making sure I wasn't repeating myself, making sure I had the correct punctuations and all that. 2 judges passed the essay, and then one teacher who really was like, I don't know, I don't feel it yet. And anybody who went to school with me and was doing a social studies PBAT that year, you know who I'm talking about. But I just we're not gonna get into that. If you know, you can hit me in my inbox. And yeah. Anyway, so after I finally get her to approve my essay, she approves it. We do the presentation. The presentation went like great. It went great. That's what's, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to toot my horn or nothing, but it went well. So that's another PBAT down. And my last PBAT, everything was on the line at this point, because now we're pushing it really close to us graduating and ending the school year. My last PBAT was English, and believe it or not, it was probably the most nerve-wracking of all PBATs, because I know how much was on the line for this last PBAT. So I know I had to really get my shit together. And this PBAT I didn't do alone. They allowed me to do this PBAT with another person. She was also getting her last PBAT. I'm gonna refrain from using her name. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so me and her were going for our last PBAT. So the pressure is on for us. And during the practices of the presentations, we were nervous. You could see it in our faces. We were sweating. She started crying. It was nerve-wracking. And for a minute, I'm like, oh man, I don't think she's gonna hold it together. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. Like, me presenting, I'm fine, but in the inside, I'm still dying a little bit, because I know how much is at stake with this last PBAT. It was that serious to me. I really wanted it. I know she really wanted it. And you know what? The day of the presentation, we go in there. it's just like the social studies presentation. The presentation is just a conversation with the judges that I'm presenting it for, and then after that, we go outside and we wait for them to call us in after they are done grading our presentations, performances, and all that. So we go outside. We go in. We have the discussion. It is not like we didn't know the information, because we did. Better yet, we knew the information so well that we were able to bounce off our ideas on each other, which also added in some good points because we kept the conversation going. One thing about these PVETs, social studies and English, keep that conversation going. Do not let that shit die on you. Do not say, I don't know. That's terrible answers, and it will affect your grade. So, we bounce off ideas on each other. We're getting the good to good. Like, kept the conversation going. Conversation got good. It got really deep, and that's good. That's shit that they're looking for, right? But on the inside, like, I'm like, oh, like, all right, cool. Let's hurry the fuck up, okay? So yeah, so the conversation goes well, and then they're like, okay, thank you. Well, you guys can go out, and we'll call you when we're ready. So we go out, and we're all nervous. It looks like she's about to start crying again, but I have to calm her down. Like, hey, relax. It's gonna be alright. We got this. It's cool. Relax. You got this. And on the inside, I'm just like, yeah, you gotta be strong. You got this. So they finally call us back in, and we walk inside, and they have the most serious faces I've ever seen in my life. And we sit down, and then they look at us, and they're like, you got it. I was like, oh shit. And then the mood lightened up. And it was like, yo, we had to joke with you guys. We made it look like you guys didn't pass, but you guys passed. You guys did great. But we were so relieved. Like, our whole moods just changed. Like, oh, we was able to breathe. It was that good. But yeah, and after that, the moment we got the last PVET, so we were ready to go home. I think she went somewhere else to go hang out with some friends. I went the fuck home. Fuck that shit. I'm tired. But yeah. And to this day, you know what? I'm still more proud of myself. Well, one, I'm kind of angry that I pushed it all off to the last minute, because I never want to be in that type of situation again where I'm all stressed out and pressured out and shit. But I'm also proud that I was still able to hang in there, and I had so many supportive friends and family members to help me get through these hard PVETs and shit. And I'm really thankful for that. So if you guys are watching this video, whoever was helping me out, my friends and family, if you guys are watching this, thank you so much. I probably won't do that shit ever again, hopefully. But yeah, that's the end of my story. So if you guys enjoyed, please like, share, subscribe. I was really iffy about putting this video up there because I'm like, I don't know, maybe you guys won't find this interesting or not, but I hope it was for you guys. So please like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. Please, like I said, Wednesdays, every Wednesday, a new video. Friday, story times. 24th, Resident Evil 7, look forward to that. I'm gonna be buying a few other games. My friends keep telling me about this Horizon game. I gotta check more information out on that. I might pick it up as well. Might do some gameplay on it. Who knows? This video is getting long. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this.